I don't think y'all really understand. If
20
y'all
years in, you better put a firecracker in your ass. We sparking this shit up, baby.
That's when the finger goes up your butt. Anyways,
Shit.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Just Stuff podcast.
Just stuff.
I'm gonna have to hit up my best friend and be like, "Hey, yo, can you make me a Just Stuff theme song?" Because he's the one that made my Game and Guru show theme song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I had one stuck in my head. Remember, John and Alex and Joe. Just Stuff podcast. This is the show.
Big wieners and a clamshell.
There you go.
Hey, I like that too. I like that too.
Oh,
Edit because it's not big.
yeah. I mean, yeah. I needed some kind of boost of confidence.
Whoa.
I gotta be honest with myself.
So-
That's what my therapist said.
So I wanted to start the podcast with a thing, and babe, as we talked, you're gonna have to mute this part. But I wanted your reaction on camera. So me and Iovanni found our new favorite song. Okay. So just bear that in mind.
Culo con caca.
It's almost in the same. Sorry, we're gonna mute this part. If you want to speak through it, that's fine too. But just get their
Wait,
reaction.
is this one of those AI generated country songs? Oh my god, bro.
Dang, glory hole in the bathroom.
Taking back shots in camo clothes. That was the line that got me.
Wow.
We're back. Yeah, I'm glad. I was on low key. I was thinking. I was like, Joe might know this.
I
Wow.
haven't heard that one, but I've seen the fucking AI generated gay fucking country songs.
Oh yeah, no. This
And
one was good.
This
One was good. Like off the rip was just immediately
Did
gay.
y'all generate that?
No.
No?
No.
Y'all
That's
found
a
that?
song. Yeah, it's a song. And so I Shazammed it, and I was just like, it's on Apple Music. I literally played it from Apple Music.
Ooh.
And it's I Ain't Gay.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
I don't
No, I just love my bros.
But okay.
I take back shots at camo clothes.
I'm not gay. I just love my bros. I take back shots in camo clothes.
What a fucking bar. That's a bar.
Fucking side.
Wow.
So if you don't know what I'm talking about, you can literally. It's called "I Ain't Gay" by Biscuit Beats.
Biscuit?
Biscuit, like
How
biscuit
cute.
and gravy.
How cute.
I mean, his biscuits got gravied, but yeah. So anyway, so
Maybe
yeah,
his biscuits got beat.
he took those back shots, bro. But yeah, so I wanted to open the podcast with that and see what y'all's reaction was.
that was
And that was
very-
pure. Y'all guys.
My side hurts from laughing. Like I got a cramp going on right now.
Oh, that Stitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a lot of frowny faces on that.
Yeah, you're.
What the fuck? But it was good still.
Yeah,
Bang.
it was good. It was
stuff.
good. It was good. If I was gay, I'd use it.
Regardless, I ain't gay. I'll jam that.
Yeah, but that's guys.
I don't care.
You
should
take
hear-
back shots.
You should hear the other song that
Oh, I'm sure.
it's worse.
I'm sure. But it's our new favorite song at the moment.
Oh, cool. Congratulations.
Yeah. So, anyways, guys, welcome back. I'm your host John, and with me I have Buddha.
Buddha the Great. I don't love my bros that much.
He's
You
a
sure?
liar. He's a liar. Don't
He's
don't let
lying.
him lie to you
He's
like
lying.
that. And then we got Alex.
What it is?
Oh, what it do? So in
She's
this-
one of the bros I
yeah,
love a lot.
I mean, that's the one that takes back shots. Anyways, I'm not gonna go into there. So
Guilty.
God damn it.
I'm so sorry.
But
That's why I had to back up.
yeah. So
I'm gonna enhance it.
but yeah, so in this episode I have a few things that I think I have 2 mini stories and a discussion that I want to bring up.
Ooh.
So I'm very excited. One of the mini stories is something I relate to just because it was kind of crazy. And I think as of right now, y'all can relate as well. So anyways, but before we get started with those, we do have Alex's poll of the week. Make sure if you see her on Instagram or Facebook, wherever the fuck she posts this, to go follow her,
both on
follow her,
Instagram
and
and
go vote. Is it Mrs. Krabs?
Actually, on my Facebook is my whole name.
Right.
But on like parentheses, I have it on there.
Okay, so
But,
Instagram would be
but
what?
my stuff is all public. When
Okay.
it comes to polls, all public.
I think people would be more willing to do on Instagram. So
I have it on there.
Okay,
but
cool.
My Instagram personally is
Dead?
No.
Oh.
It's private.
Oh, okay.
But whatever's on Facebook is public.
Oh, okay, so go check her out.
That has more interaction than
yeah.
actually Instagram, to be honest.
Oh yeah. I mean, I've been getting a little bit more interaction on Instagram. It's just because I've been posting more, but it's just consistency. But anyway, so the poll of the week. Make sure again, go check her out. Go vote.
Join the Squid Games for $1 billion, or spend a year in prison for $1 million.
So Squid Games for $1 billion, jail for $1 million. Is that what you said?
Give me those Maruchan.
Squid Game said 88%. Prison said 11%.
I said prison.
I said prison
I said Squid
prison.
Games.
I said
because
prison.
you don't know you're gonna die.
Yeah, in prison.
No,
No,
Yes.
not necessarily.
it didn't specify what part of prison.
Or
It didn't
what
say
prison.
It didn't say main pop.
I'm assuming prison is like county because you don't go to jail as a county. You go to prison as county. So when you're going to county,
TDC.
like you're going to the worst. Like you have to follow these rules and shit. And if you don't, you're gonna get killed.
Well, yeah, there's the rules because I've heard plenty from my dad. There's the rules. I mean, but as long as you just follow those rules and you stick with,
It's not as easy as it is because I was in county.
and stick with your kind. I mean, literally,
Dude,
and that's what it is. They if you mingle with any other kind, and that's just in there, and still like
I just don't think I don't think people understand how crazy county can be.
I think I'm gonna die regardless.
Yeah, that's why I was like, at least I'll be doing something I want to do with fucking Squid Games.
When you're playing games,
Well, it's not even that. It's
and
like
your anxiety's up the whole time.
With jail or with prison, you're in there with like 40 other people in like fucking 4 bunks. Like fuck that. And then you can't take shits freely. You can't fucking shower freely. Yeah, you have shitty ass food, and you're there for a year. I don't know, dude. I'm gonna die regardless. I'd rather have my best chances in Squid Games. At least that's me personally.
I'll do prison because if someone tries to rape me, I'll just shit myself and stay covered in shit.
And they'll kill you.
Well,
At least I'm covered in shit doing it, and they're not raping me.
Fair.
you sound like those public.
You'll probably give it lube.
You sound like those. You sound like the public pooper people. The guy, he sent me a video of a public pooper. He was trying to get arrested by cops,
I saw that.
and they were trying to put handcuffs. He shit out. He
was
did-
butt ass naked. Yeah, like
he,
she says.
He took his shit out. Whatever. They
Yeah,
let him
see,
go.
I don't want to be with people like that.
Those are people in the psych ward.
Yeah, not all the time.
Sometimes
I guarantee you
But
that
I-
fucking.
I'm
I
just
guarantee
going-
you that fucking thing must have said Florida man shits on cops.
Hey, you wouldn't be wrong.
All right. To be honest, this was the most interaction out of the polls I've done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got my sister,
Okay.
Cheyenne.
Ooh.
I would go
Hello,
to prison.
Sharon.
Fucking asshole. Her name's Cheyenne. But he keeps
I thought so.
calling-
I thought what you
he keeps
said. I was like,
calling
did you
him-
say Cheyenne?
No,
or
Yeah,
he
something?
said Sharon.
I give
Sharon!
her every time or every time we hear her or talk to her.
Put a fucking Ozzy Osbourne right here.
Yeah, I call out a different name that begins with SH. Sharon, Shaniqua,
Oh
Shaquanda.
no, Shaquanda,
Yeah.
Shanae. Shadaniel.
My mom said that's a hard one. That is a hard
Yeah,
one.
I mean, it's difficult. It's not an easy pick.
Yeah. We got Benny. Either way, I'm dying.
Yeah,
Laugh my ass
yeah.
off.
Fucking Bernardo.
I'm saving the best for last. I got Anna.
Okay.
Prison for $1 million. At least I'd be forced to have rec time once a day. LOL. Get
I don't-
some sun and work out. LOL.
I don't know, Anna, but
But then again,
I don't know why when she said rec time, I thought she meant rectal time.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
whoa, Anna.
Yeah.
Whoa,
I
you
thought
have
the
a
same-
husband. You have a husband.
Oh, well,
I was
we're
just
in
like,
jail.
yeah, it's like, I
Take
mean,
me.
you're going for the jail for the right reasons then, or
No.
prison.
I see where she gets.
Yeah.
Because you're stuck in there, might as well take advantage. Anyways, dun 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 dun, confetti.
Take Claudia?
Yeah, Claudia.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell
yeah.
Yeah, she's my favorite.
I might regret the 1 year in prison, but the ending will be rewarding for my sacrifice. Emphasis on the exclamation marks. Squid Games is too much. I will for sure die playing ridiculousness. Exclamation mark. Because I feel her.
I mean, y'all have
100%.
points. I just,
But me going to prison with my mouth, I'm about to fight, and I'm probably gonna get stabbed, and I'm probably gonna have a shank, and I'm probably gonna stab somebody. That means I'm gonna get more time.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. You're just gonna buy her more time. That's why I was just like, I there's no way I could not. I'm gonna extend that time.
But in Squid Games, what? How long is that? They didn't specify how long it is, but it 2, 3, 4 days of how many games.
Yeah,
that is.
I mean,
You're
you're
gonna
almost
die in that
guaranteed
week.
gonna die. Yeah. Oh, I mean, but at least it's on my terms. I'm willing to do it.
I don't want to die from someone shooting me from a distance, or die from.
I don't want to
falling
get stabbed in prison and then die with fucking bacteria getting at me. Not fuck that noise.
in the fucking. What's
And
it
I
They
think
called?
got a
recent-
fucking. They purposely have shit covered shanks.
Yeah,
just
no,
to
dude.
fucking
And
stab you.
I
and
recently been watching more 60 Days In.
oh, I fucking
Oh,
love
I love
that
show, dude. I was rewatching it. I was just like, yeah, no, you can't do that.
Yeah, yo, you know which ones are my favorites? The big tough fucking veterans or the Marines. Or
Oh, yeah.
and they're like, yeah, I can handle this shit, and
They
they're the
can't.
first ones to get
get
out.
Gotta get out.
They're the first. Like I've seen it like 2 or 3 times where like it's like guys in the military were like, yeah, I can handle this, I can do the time, whatever, and they are the first ones
To
like.
dip.
Not even like they don't even make. I've seen it twice where they don't even make it through processing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't make it through processing. They're like, they're already their anxiety's up, and they do this fucking signal where they do that shit, and then they fucking go and pull them out. They didn't even get to make it inside
That
the
PTSD
actual.
is kicking in. I'm sorry. That PTSD is probably
It could
kicking
be.
in.
It could be.
That's somebody with a different type of mindset. That person, when it comes to that's so different because a military person, they're so easily just to follow orders.
You all right there?
Well, the way I was, brain fart. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, that made me had to stop because
Yeah.
I heard him making noise
Yeah.
like
I was trying-
like he wanted to chime in.
Because I wanted to, and then like fucking halfway through, like it started just fading, and that's what I was trying to remember. That's why I was making
I'm just
noise.
going by from somebody that's, which, for instance, my dad. You know, he does security. When they do rehiring, they look for people in military type criteria or background
Yeah.
before somebody else.
Right.
Because from what he tells me, they're gonna follow orders.
Oh yeah.
So from that person thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna do this," oh, I can't do this. But I understand. I wouldn't want to be in that.
It's like what
scenario.
Ivani said because before she met me, or like before all of this, she was actually going to join the military, but she couldn't because of being half deaf. So because
Listen,
of that,
girl.
yeah. But they're trying to sweep that under the rug because
Really?
she's autistic. The army,
They didn't want to pass her up.
yeah, no, they want autistic people. The reason why is because they will follow orders to the T. Without question, because that's what they're programmed to do is just follow direction and be on a certain schedule.
See,
So she was like, "Yeah, they're trying, but the medical staff flagged me every single time." I was like, "Dang,
wow,
yeah,
it's crazy.
yeah." I told her that God said there was a fat Mexican that needed you more.
A fat Mexican off the internet.
Yeah, I was like, I won.
I love that. Hey, since you said that, that follows up to my next question.
Uh-oh, I forgot.
Perfect. If an AI could predict your soulmate,
Oh, yeah.
would you trust it to choose for you?
No.
41% said yes. 58% said no.
I don't think people actually realize how inaccurate AI is.
Personally,
Inaccurate, not just that, but like if you're just okay, so that question in particular reminded me of the episode of Rick and Morty when they're like, "You want to build an app?" That
Oh,
fucking-
yeah.
And then fucking
Specify.
And okay, so it's that alien where fucking Rick tattooed on his head, "Do not build an app with him," or "Do not make
Yeah.
app," or whatever. So Jerry fucking makes an app with them, and it was a dating app, and it was supposed to be the most accurate dating app, and everybody fell for it. So your phone would give you a notification, ding, this person's your soulmate, and then everybody would fucking.
But every like 20 seconds it would ding again.
It would change again, and they'd be like,
And
"Oh,
so
this is
they'll
not
be
your
like,
soulmate."
Yeah, I'm in love with this person. You just met him like 3 seconds ago. I love him.
And then it'd be like,
Yeah.
"Ding!" Another. "Oh, this is my
Yeah,
soulmate."
and then they would just
fucking,
dip.
yeah.
See, that's where I'm gonna get to. For instance, since you met Giovanni on Facebook dating, so did we.
Right.
And I'm just gonna zoom in on
Yes.
that shit.
Yeah, you got to be on the watch out. If you make a stupid ass face, she's going to zoom in.
I'm sorry.
Like sometimes I hear her, like she shoos me away from the office so she can edit, so she can laugh, and I just hear her giggling. She's like, hey. I was like, oh no. I was like, I
love
wonder
it.
what she found. So now
Excellent.
I even watch the podcast because I'm just like, I want to see what the fuck she's putting.
Right.
So
right.
it's just so funny. Anyways, continue.
What?
I'm sorry,
The fuck he come from,
but
It's our new mascot, Lloyd.
Leonard?
Oh,
oh,
that was what's on the way to know.
It's Leonard. Get it straight.
Fair.
Oh.
so he's from upstate.
He's upstate. Yeah, he's a New Yorker or Boston.
I'm from Spain.
Oh, he's
oh,
east.
sorry.
Middle East. Wow, no.
Anyways, back to what I
Please,
was
yes.
saying. Facebook dating. You know how you put your attributes of what you like and what you're interested in, all this extra stuff.
Right.
So it's getting attributes and everything else from other categories, just like you.
Mhm.
So there's like,
Like preferences.
yeah. So it's like,
What the fuck was making you laugh right now?
Joe?
I didn't even know.
Yeah, I looked at him.
Because
I was like, "What is he
I
doing?"
see him like this with the puppet prepping.
What are you talking about?
Why is he here?
Who put Pablo there?
I thought it was
Me.
Pedro.
That was Pablo.
Was it Pablo? Pedro?
I don't remember.
Joe's a whore. He has.
Two men on
people.
him.
But yeah, it will also go when you click yes or no. It will go by what other people might be interested. That
Right.
you might be interested of what it's
Similar likes and interests.
similar interests. Just because you have similar interests don't mean that spark's gonna be there.
Oh yeah, I mean, to be fair, I think the thing that me and Avani share is only our geekiness and our like nerdiness. But beyond that, we're completely different people.
Right.
I'm more scattered, and she's more focused. Yet I'm more punctual, and she's more lazy. So it's and even our political views are different. You know, we're very different. So, but I found it very interesting because I'm not gonna get political or religious or anything, but it's really hard to find someone with contradicting views in you because it's always a hot take.
Yeah.
Right. And I remember because she even admitted herself when we got together and we were dating for like a month or so.
She was like, "Ew."
Well, she found out what side I was on. Oh, she's like, "Oh, if I would have known that prior, I wouldn't have dated you." But she's like, "But I understand how your mind is. I understand how you think it, and I understand why you align this way." So, and
She's like, "Ew."
yeah, no, dude, it's very true, and so. But I think we have a healthy way of viewing things because we tell each other some things that maybe the other side won't say, like from her side, from my side. So we get a good balance. Mm-hmm. But there are some topics where we just do not agree on, like absolutely not.
Totally.
And
totally.
but it's fine. You know, it's completely fine because we meet at we disagree. We agree to disagree. You know?
Right.
And what happens, right? But yeah, no, I completely agree because if it wasn't, you know who built that page for her?
Cool. Oh,
Anna.
really?
Yeah. You think
Hey,
Iovani would?
Hey, that's so hilarious! Y'all's friends made y'all's profiles.
Yeah. Well, I paid mine, but it was Eli using it.
That's so crazy.
Yeah. So she was like, yeah, she got tired of me being single, so she made the profile. She put in the information. Eli was hitting on girls on my profile. And then when he gave me my phone back, it was her profile. I was like, oh, she's pretty. Swipe
We
right.
need to
And that
find
was
you a
it.
girlfriend. You are our new pimp.
Yeah.
Only somebody will understand that joke. Because Joe's looking at it like, what?
Well, yeah, the earlier joke too.
that video.
The palo, no, the palo. But that's an inside joke, guys. Anyways, but yeah, I think I wouldn't trust, and this is coming from a computer engineer. I would not trust computers to make a big life decision like that. No way.
Fuck no.
Nice.
Yeah, excuse me. But I mean, what were the numbers?
58% said no. 41% said yes.
That's more even than I thought.
Weirdos.
Yes.
I think
But
people are just
that's-
lazy.
Yeah.
So- okay, look. That's what I was saying. Nobody DM'd me on this
I was about to
one.
say, I bet nobody outed themselves.
That's why I said, like,
The people that said yes are the ones that are just like fucking.
they're probably single. Probably been single for a while.
Bro, I don't know. I was single for almost a decade
But that's the thing. Don't,
after Ashley.
to the people who are single, don't be afraid to put yourself out there.
Well, I don't know, man, because
be
it's
afraid.
brutal.
Be
It's
afraid.
brutal
But
for
Be very
both
afraid.
women and men. I will say at least
To
that.
be honest, I really feel like it's more brutal on men than
Oh,
it is women.
100%. I was gonna sound sexist, but I still think it's brutal regardless, because even with Iovani, she had really bad takes on men, and when Anna first met me, she was like, I was not expecting her to date a guy like you. I was like, she's like, you have the gauges and you're nerdy and you're this and that. I was like, what?
Then what was the type that she would go for?
Her ex-boyfriend before me was a military man.
So stick up his ass.
Well, she had to stick up her ass.
So they both had to stick up their ass because that one had to stick up their ass.
Right.
Sorry.
Who's sticking sticks and whose ass?
Me and you. And the guy before
Because
him.
I didn't take that impersonation from you when I first met you. Before the gauges, I just dorky, nerdy, and
Yeah, I mean that's what the thing. She was like, because okay, you know me. So I before with Ivani and before all this happened, I definitely dressed like a cholo. I was in plaid all the time, always in Dickies, always had Converse on.
units.
Yeah, I had them all. I had it all on. So when I met Ivani, I had that on. She's like, yeah, see, I don't like that. 100%.
You're still rocking that shit.
Oh yeah. The only reason why I'm not rocking it is because she threw it away. But she replaced all my clothes.
Bitch.
Yeah, she
You
replaced all my
not know
clothes.
how much those cost?
Yeah, but I mean, these were for fucking high school, dude.
But still.
Yeah, I mean,
Alex still has clothes from fucking that. She's like, oh yeah, I had this in fucking.
oh yeah,
school
I
and-
know.
Yeah, but then again, I was like so much skinnier and I can't fit those.
Oh yeah, and that's what I was about to say. I couldn't wear my Dickies anymore because they're too big.
Ah.
So except the pants, but at that point I was just like, whatever.
But the shirts, they could have been
Dude,
interchangeable.
they're huge.
But you always had another shirt under that.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, it was huge.
Yeah?
Yes.
So there were 4?
They're about 3, 4, yeah.
Dang, I just can imagine those don't really stretch.
No.
Those are pretty stiff.
Yeah,
I remember
they're
having pants.
They're very stiff. So I mean, I definitely believe that there's opposites that attract.
Oh, of course.
I'm more of the morning person. She's more of the night owl. So that's why we wanted to get a tattoo with the sun, and I was gonna get the sun. She was gonna get the moon. So
You to get your first tattoo?
hopefully soon.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. But
Cool,
yeah. So
cool.
that's the cool polls. Cool polls. What'd you say? You said no, right?
Yeah, fuck no, hell no.
You?
Because
Because y'all met on Facebook dating as well, right?
AI is pretty
I'm-
good at calculating shit, but the bad thing is that it cannot calculate human error.
Yeah,
human
absolutely.
error, human emotions, and all that extra
It's the
stuff.
way that
Human problems.
human thoughts. Yeah, so it's just I wouldn't.
Just
trust it.
It just gives you things statistically.
I guess
you know,
I
like-
understand.
Like I use it for everything now.
Yeah, yeah,
that-
fuck
but
yeah.
there's
Oh,
no way
definitely.
I would not allow it to do some major life decisions.
I like to use Grok.
But Eli does too. I use a variety of things.
Mm.
But yeah. Anyway,
I call him Gronk.
Gronkowski.
Wrong letter.
I don't mean to. It's just that's the first thing I think of when I hear that.
That's pretty funny.
She's like, ask Gronk.
Ask Gronk.
Because I'm still stuck on ChatGPT because he got me on ChatGPT.
I usually use Gemini.
Mm-hmm.
Gemini is probably one of my favorite ones to use, but I do use
Ooh.
Gronk.
Oh, my pen just broke.
So first little story, unless you had something to bring
No,
up
no, go
today. Okay, so first little story, another little story from Christina, one of our viewers and
Woo.
listeners. Okay, so she just wanted y'all's thought. It's a small little story that happened to her in real life, and she's like, I couldn't explain it. It was very weird, and to this day we still can't explain it. So so what she had told me, because I asked her, I was like, hey, we're having the podcast today. Do you have any questions for the pod? And she's like, I actually have I did have one, but I forgot. I was like, God damn it, Christina. And she was like, but I wish I had crazy stories. What happened to me, but only cool thing that happened to me is to the family was a ghost balloon and Netflix sound on the TV that was off. I was like, ghost balloon? What the fuck does that mean? I was like, what came to my head was an apparition of a ghost, or a balloon.
Órale, es un globo.
Es un
I
globo.
fucking hate y'all.
So
I'm glad you know the joke now.
yeah, that's something that we used to say all the fucking time.
That's
Bro,
a ghost balloon.
That's so funny. In the corner over there is Spider-Man. I thought it was a big ass spider, and I was like, well, I mean, I'm not wrong.
He's still been dangling there for about a year now.
Yeah.
I just noticed them.
He
Who
stayed
tossed
the
him
wall, Dutch.
That makes sense. Okay, so I was like, ghost balloon? She's like, yeah, I told you, right? A balloon followed my cousin around and even followed her upstairs to her room. Wherever she walked, it followed her. I personally saw it on video on the camera. It was wild. So that's she said that I remember her talking to me back in the day. It was before I think I died. But I remember she was like, hey, do you know about like the energies about balloons? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Sure, was it a static electricity trying to?
That's what I thought, but it wasn't sticking to anybody else. It was just following her cousin. So like I've been to her house before, her old house, and the way she mapped it out, that's a fucking distance for it to just follow you on static.
Yeah.
Without anything else interfering.
Statics is close.
Yeah, so the fact that it went up the stairs and down the stairs as well is what they told me. And I when she brought it up, I was like, oh, yeah, that's fucking right. So, I mean, what are your thoughts on that?
That's fucking weird as fuck.
That's
to be
scary.
honest. That was like my first thought before y'all mentioned that, but I was thinking the static.
Yeah, it has to be too close. It had to be touching them.
Yeah.
Like
Just like
to
the
be
TV.
right.
Unless like you're fucking
Right.
Pikachu
So,
charged and shit. Like you're fucking just radiating fucking energy and shit. But like that's actually that's weird. That's actually
That's
I would
scary.
actually love
It's
that
very
thing.
scary.
Like
Hell
I said,
yeah.
órale, es un globo.
Yeah, essentially, dude. Like
I'm gonna send you a link so
yeah,
the video
right here.
to go there.
Yeah, right there. Anyway, but yeah, I thought it was super strange. I've heard of objects following somebody.
Yeah.
But not to that degree where it's just like up the stairs and just like, following
you know
them.
what? I think I heard of something like that. It was a can and it followed a little boy all the way
Oh,
home.
shut the
And
fuck
like
up.
he got home from the store and his parents beat him
I
because they thought he stole the Chef
I
Boyardee
fucking hate
ravioli
you.
can, right?
I was not.
I was like a can, and then the second you said, yeah, it fell out, I'm like, oh.
This freaking Chef Boyardee
Yeah.
can.
right here, Giovanni just put the can rolling, just the clip of the fucking.
If Dutch
They're making
came
you work
home-
today.
If Dutch came home with a can of raviolis,
I was going to say something super, super bad.
and Dutch came home with a can of raviolis, and I didn't see it, if I didn't put it in the shopping cart, I'm automatically think he stole that
Yeah,
shit.
that's what I was going to say. I was
Yeah.
just like,
Like because
I'm not gonna say
that's
it.
what it was. I've seen the fucking it was a meme of that video where it was like the kid was like, "Hey," he's like, "Put that down." And they put it down, and the can falls and rolls home, and they're like, "Look, man!" Like, "You stole that shit!" And then they start whooping the kid's ass.
Oh. They should at least took it back to the store.
Yeah.
Or open it and eat
It was a
it.
joke.
But, okay, so first mini story, okay? Or actually, second mini story, I guess. So this one, it has to relate to both of us. So, as you're saying about TCG player,
Grrr.
so there have been more and more posts on Reddit, Pokemon TCG, if you want to go check it out, that on USPS and FedEx, they're stealing packs. So I have a picture here of someone posted it 4 days ago, and I was just like, shit. And the reason why I wanted to talk about this one because it almost happened to me. So it was like FedEx stole my packs and delivered me empty booster bundles. Pokemon Center had absolutely no help and won't even bother filling a claim with FedEx. If my claim with FedEx is denied, is my only option to charge back. I'm worried they may ban my account or something if I do that, which I really don't want to happen since I pre-ordered a Destined Rivals ETB next month. So the picture, they literally just gutted it and left them in the box.
That just hurt my heart.
Yeah, so I'll also make sure to give it to you, babe, so you can play.
Bro,
place it here.
I'm so pissed off right now because the only thing I have 3 pages of receipts.
Yeah, make sure to contact sellers
Oh, of course.
contact the sellers because that's what happened to Ivani. She got charged back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just be like, hey, I still haven't received it. Blah blah blah. You know the general stuff.
I still haven't looked. I feel like
Yeah, it was a
that's the only
Pikachu
one I'm
e-reader.
missing.
Oof.
I feel like that's the
was
only.
it a Skyridge? Or
It,
no,
was,
that's
it was a Raichu e-reader.
Raichu and Pico, no?
No, I took that one off
Oh.
because Jonathan was telling me about damaged or whatever cards, but the damaged cards
She
that I've
got-
received, dude, there's nothing fucking
Yeah,
wrong.
she got a couple cards that were marked as damaged, and they have like the smallest fucking like.
Well, the thing is that y'all are probably more forgiving than hardcore collectors.
Man, fuck that.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
I'm glad that y'all like the condition, but
Yeah.
as a seller myself on TCG player, I consider
course.
damage, I have to say damaged
Yeah.
because then they could put a claim against me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? And then it's all horror deal. But yeah, so the reason why I brought this one up is because when was it? It was sometime last week. I was in a bad fucking mood. I was in a bad mood, and Ivani was trying to make me feel better. And so we were like, "Hey, let's record a video." And I was like, "Okay, let's open something." So we opened up a Stellar Miracle. Yeah, we opened a Stellar Miracle box, and we're trying
I've
to
been
get
dying
pulls.
to do a live with Joe again.
Yeah, I mean, y'all have product now.
Yeah, right.
Y'all have
Yeah, you're
product now.
saying?
Trying to do the setup for OBS to record and all that kind of stuff, it was really irritating me because it wasn't getting the camera. And I was like, fuck, man, this is stupid. It should fucking work. And because I was already in a bad mood. But
Nothing was being positive for you
Right.
at the moment.
but anytime Ivani kind of shuts down when I get angry, but she knows that I never targeted her. So when she asks me a question or she tells me something, I always like, yeah, so this is what we do. But, I calmly talk to her. I never, yeah, Ivani. Well, anyways, after we recorded it, I felt so bad. So I felt really guilty. So I went on Pokemon Center and I bought her a mat. It was a
The new ones.
no, not the new ones, not the new ones. It was because she's been really into pink as of late, and her side of the desk is very it's all strawberries. So I found
Her Full Milk Alchemist mat was not in. How do you say it didn't fit the thing?
well, yeah, but she's like, I'd rather frame it. She likes to frame her pretty mats. So I was like, you know what? Let me get her something that she will enjoy. So I got her it was in a open field with like rose petals or like cherry blossom petals, but it had like Butterfree, it had like Bulbasaur, all of them
Oh, how cute.
on the mat. So I ordered it. It came in faster than I thought, but when I got home, I was like, "Oh, it came in." She's like, "Yeah, but look, they tried to steal it because they like peeled the tape and they looked inside the box to see what the fuck it was." Yeah, and because it says Pokemon Center. So
No fucking way.
yeah, man.
Wow.
Yeah, isn't that fucking crazy?
That low key really pissed me off.
Yeah, and then that's when I saw these stories starting to pop up on fucking Reddit. So yeah, if you're ordering, try to be cautious. Try to get some kind of insurance.
Nothing's safe, bro.
Yeah, nothing's safe. It's pretty nuts. That's why right
Yeah.
now, like I've been doing a few sales on my store, and I've been a little worried for that same reason because I'm going to take the loss because I have to obviously repay the money, right? So yeah. So luckily I just had something delivered, so that's great. I'm kind of happy, but it's just one of those things where I'm being a little bit more cautious. But yeah, so if you order something through TCG, fucking Pokemon Center,
Yeah.
just there is a chance.
That's crazy since you said a mat. I've been looking at that Pikachu mat, the one that has the purple in it. I've been eyeballing that hoe for about like 2-3 weeks now.
You
Been wanting to buy it.
should jump on it before it disappears.
Exactly.
Because the one I missed out on, I'm super upset about, is the Snorlax one. It had like it was like in the,
The
shape
cutout
of his
one?
head. Yeah,
Oh,
I wanted
I
him.
saw that one.
Yeah,
It
and-
was pretty.
Yeah, I was like, fuck. But
Like, I've been wanting that one, and now I'm got me kind of scared now because they're
That really fucking upset me, dude.
Yeah.
Like that fucking got me like, fuck, bro.
like the last time we got something for Pokemon Center was the most bullshit thing was the Raichu and the Lightning Rock battle decks.
the Raichu Lycanroc battle deck, mainly because we
Oh.
just wanted the Raichus and Pikachus.
Yeah.
And it was like $10, but just knowing that somebody's
could
gonna
steal it.
actually pick
Dude,
at
you're
it.
telling me, like, I'm glad I got my prismatic shit in before, this started happening. And, like, my Surging Spark shit, because I'm just like, fuck, dude. But, yeah, so apparently that it's becoming more of an issue. And, yeah, that 151 hurts.
Fuck.
And then
151 hurts.
now
Fuck yeah! Now that I know what it's fucking costing.
Yeah, it's a $10, $11 a pack.
and
Fuck
not
yeah.
just that, the TCG player, when it comes to the plain envelopes, where their LLC or whatever their address is, if it says anything Pokemon card, whatever,
Related, yep.
they're gonna want
It's
to
going
rip
to target,
it.
yep.
I know. Now that you said that, I know somebody took my card.
Yeah, so you just got to be
Damn,
careful.
You know
just
what's
gotta be careful.
crazy? Now that you
Especially
say,
whatnot now, too, because
You know-
As
those
you
are
can
being
tell,
targeted.
I'm pissed off.
you know what? You know what's crazy? That you said that I there was something that never came in the mail.
Yeah, the Ralts, right?
the Ralts.
Oh my god, I remember
And
that.
that bitch was like almost $40.
Mhm.
And the name of the fucking tags
Pokey
was
something.
90s TCG Wizard.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure that name alone
anything
probably.
that
was-
says
Mine's going to
TCG.
be targeted because it's collectibles.
Uh,
GG collectibles. Yeah, so it's a wild time right now. So just be
we're gonna have
cautious.
to start. We're gonna have to start fucking coming up with fucking weird ass names for our card shops. Fucking
Yeah,
butt
fucking,
plugs inks. Fucking so nobody fucks with it.
Open box AIDS.
Hey, that brings me back to our card store guy. He ordered something and somebody like stole something off his porch, and it was
Oh.
a gag. It was a gag gift.
Oh my
It was
god!
for
I
somebody
forgot about
else.
that.
It wasn't it a dildo or a butt plug?
Yes. So
They returned it back. They knocked on the door, returned the package back.
yeah, pretty much is what it was. He
Don't
ordered.
porch steal, you dang pirates.
Yeah, he pretty much ordered a dildo as a gag gift for a wedding gift for a friend, and that's what happened. Someone
I
saw
kind
it
of did
on
something like that.
some-
I ordered a bidet.
We're gonna. But I
I
would've
gave
found
someone
that
a
in
horse cock
insult.
for a wedding gift.
We're gonna do that to the next person who gets married in our circle.
Uh-oh.
Get ready.
I was dead. I'm dead serious. It was a horse cock.
Babe, we're not getting married
this
anytime
big.
soon.
That's spoiled, right, babe? Like that.
We like
fucking thick.
Pokemon. Get us Pokemon.
We'll find a Pokemon dildo.
I'll
A
use it.
Lucario with a dong.
Oh,
She's like,
Boyfriend.
I won't be boyfriend at that time.
boyfriend, let him watch.
No, it's gonna be boyfriend. You watch.
I'm glad you're editing this, baby. So you know I didn't start this. Anyway, but yeah, so
we love you.
We'll
Yeah.
get Jonathan a Gardevoir.
yeah, no,
Like Gardussy.
Gardussy.
Sligoo.
Oh, nice and wet. Anyway, but yeah, so
Ditto.
if you're ordering any kind of collectible, just be very cautious right now. So there's that. The second story also has to deal with Pokemon, but this is more on a positive note, and see if y'all would accept this trade. So I'll send you the picture here, babe, so you can post it. So the Pokemon Card Venture, r/Pokemon Card Venture. Fred owed me 100 quid. Said he couldn't pay.
Is that currency?
Yeah, that's in England, but let's just say $100. Owed me $100. Said he couldn't pay me, but gave me these, and and said they would help. Be worth more if I sold them. Need help. So real quick, I want y'all to look at the Pokemon cards.
Man, I could already feel like it's gonna be something fucking.
I hope they're not fake.
Cause
there's a Reddit page.
Honestly though,
There's a
I'm not
Reddit page.
mad.
Did you know that there's a Reddit page for is it fake for
yes.
Pokemon cards?
Oh, there's
I
a red
posted
page for
on-
everything.
I posted.
There's
on
three
it a few times.
There's 3 pictures.
That Wailord's nice. That Wailord's like alone fucking like $40 right now.
I want to see.
The Gloom. I fucking love that Gloom so much.
Yeah,
Ooh,
the
the
Avatar.
Ivysaur. Yeah, he's
That
he's
Ivysaur
got some
alone,
fire.
yeah, that's more than $100.
The
Ooh,
Ivysaur right now?
that Lucario.
No. The Lucario. I mean, the Ivysaur is about like 80.
Which one was easier?
Oh no, I'm saying all the cards
Oh,
are
yeah.
easily
Oh.
$100.
The Charmander with the window, the side that
Yeah,
they missed.
that
That's
one's like
easily-
$40.
way, easily way over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I could see
That's
3
why in the
cards
comments they're like, "Dude, you fucking
Yeah.
make that motherfucker owe you more money."
alone. Yeah. I could see 3 cards alone that are fucking just equal to $100.
So yeah, babe, if you could post the pictures here,
the
I'll have them for you.
Caterpie. Oh, they got the Rush Ram.
I keep that hoe in a trade binder, and everyone's always asking how much. Nah, it's a stamped one. I can't do
Fucking
it.
asshole.
That's mine.
Freaking
That's
tease.
mine. I just want to flex.
Cock tease.
I am. Everyone sees it. They're like, how much I want it.
I want one.
The Warlord.
Yeah, that Warlord's
I
awesome.
love that fucking Warlord.
Yeah, he's adorable.
I love that. No, that card specifically. I love that one
Mm-hmm.
because that's how whales actually sleep.
Warlords are just adorable.
Vertically, yeah, excuse me.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
vertically.
whales.
They're adorable in
Whales
general.
will sleep in a pod all together and then vertically. It looks crazy.
So like a mosh pit? But
A
in
whale,
That's one
a
way
whale
to look
mosh
at it.
pit, pretty much.
Cool.
But they're just like,
But yeah, so do you think that guy plussed hard?
fuck yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Yes, if he did the legwork, if he's not the type of person.
Not even that, man. Let's just say he opened up a Macari or eBay, easy, $100.
Yeah.
eBay for somebody, me personally, eBay, I wouldn't want to deal with that.
eBay's a little.
I want to do person to person.
Oh yeah, local sales are something I always like. When I sell high end stuff, I always do it locally because I don't want to get charged a fee
want that-
until
yeah.
my store's up and running.
Right.
But until then, it's just local. I actually might have a deal going down, so we'll see. But yeah,
Whoop.
but the long story of today,
Monies.
yeah, because essentially what I just gave him was originally from. First of all, I want to shout out my sister-in-law. She's the one that actually gave me the money for buying that.
Really?
Yeah, she hits me up because I texted you. I was like,
Yeah.
I might be interested, but I got to look at my funds.
Yeah.
Because I'm a little behind, due to me trying to pay off one of my credit cards. That it's kind of what me and Mrs. Guru. If you don't know anything about credit cards, they're the best things you can use if you're smart.
The stupidest
But
things you
if
can
you,
use if you're not.
yeah, they're very dangerous if you don't know how to run finances, and that's coming from somebody that really did bad times in his early 20s. Now I'm in my 30s, and now I understand the credit card game. So what I like to do is I always have 3 credit cards. I have one for everyday purchases, one for food, and then one for my big purchases. And the big purchase is usually the one I max out, and then once I max it out, I bring it down. But someone had asked me about, and I'm gonna get a small little tangent. Someone had asked me about my credit card game. And I told him, I was like, never put yourself in a point where you can't pay it off. Only get debt, because debt's a good thing in credit cards. So you want to make sure you accrue debt that you can take out in a month or two. Don't ever do more than you can handle, right?
Right.
But you want debt on you so your credit score goes up. Because if you don't own anything and you have nothing but zeros in your credit card, it's not doing anything. So that's why personally I lost my debit card. I don't know where that fucker's at. So
It's somewhere.
It's somewhere. No one's using it
It
though.
grew legs and
Yeah.
arms and a head and
But
walked around.
but yeah, so that's the thing. So like so right now I'm a little busted because I'm trying to pay off my maxed out credit card. But again, it's something I can't pay off. So Joe put this for sale. This is gonna be my 30 ETB. And,
Are you gonna open it or seal it?
actually, because my sister-in-law bought that one for me, I'm going to open it.
Ooh.
Ah.
We get to see what's in it.
Yeah. And then he had 151 mini tins.
Getting more,
He had 3
hopefully.
of them. Huh?
We're gonna get more, hopefully.
Yeah, I want some. Let me know.
Okay.
But yeah, so in total it was like 125, right? It was he was cutting me a deal because I think these are going for like 23, like something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Fucking the Gengar.
22.
Just because of the
Gengar tin?
The
Yeah.
Gengar tin.
Because he's printed on there.
Just because the Gengar tin, that one's going for $33.
Yeah.
Oh, Gengar's a favorite.
Yeah, it's one of the favorites. It could have been the Pokemon mascot.
And it's not just that. People 3D print shit to put for their
cards and
TCG
stuff. Yep. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I do it all the time. But yeah, so what was it going? Oh, so so I sent you that message. She reaches out to me. She's like, "Hey, I can let you borrow $70." I was like, "Bro, it's not that serious. Like it's cool." And
How
she's
rare do you hear that? Like someone happy.
yeah, like and I was like, it's not that serious. It's cool. You know, if I missed the opportunity, I missed the opportunity. Ain't no sweat. She's like, no, for real. Like you can pay me back whenever. I was like, you know what? And I call Giovanni. I was like, your sister's fucking funny. She's adorable because she was so excited about letting me borrow money. So I was like, you know what? She wants to help us out. Fuck it, I'm down. So that's when I hit you up. Later, I was like, I'm taking them.
Yeah.
That's your signal to say, hey, she loves me. And they
Oh
love
yeah,
me.
yeah. I think my brother and sister-in-law do actually do care about me because the way I
That's
treat
awesome.
Giovanni. So
Very nice.
it's great. They're
That's
my her family. I believe do appreciate me. But anyways, so that's why I hit you
Mom
up.
and Johnny love me so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her mom likes to roast me all the time, and I roast her back. It's fucking hilarious. That's how
fucking
she.
They're both with all of them. They're annoying.
But yeah, so I'll be opening up the ETB because it came from my sister-in-law. So super excited to see if we pull anything. We're looking for that Clefairy. We've pulled some heat
Let's
from
bless
that
it with
set.
the Clefairy.
Yeah.
Clefairy.
Yeah, dude. If I pull it, dude,
Fairy Rondo.
Yeah, be fucking nuts. But yeah, so I'm still debating about opening the 151. But me and Mrs. Guru are about to do a big personal investment, so we'll see how that goes. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Make sure to follow me on Instagram to see if we go through with that. That's at Gaming Guru Show. Anyways, so lastly, I had a story. It's from r/long distance, and and the story is: would this be considered cheating?
Yes.
My whole thing is, whenever you have to ask, you know it is.
Yeah.
Regardless if you're the one being cheated on
Yeah.
or if you're cheating. If you have to ask that, 9 times out of 10, it's fucking, yeah. It is. Right? Okay. So, it's a short story, not too long, but I wanted Gerald's opinion on it. So, r/long distance. Would this be considered cheating? So, my girlfriend lives 150 miles from me. Yeah, that's a drive. I try to get out to see her every weekend, but lately I've been unable due to car trouble. For context, she's going to college. Well, she started hanging out with this one guy all the time. Let's call him Johnson. Yeah, here we go. I'll admit I'm a little uncomfortable with her hanging out with other guys because my ex cheated on me, but I still choose to trust her nonetheless. And I will give him credit for that because I don't bring back like my bad history with whoever the fuck I was dating to my current.
Dog, she's on Johnson & Johnson.
You best believe it.
She's riding Johnson & Johnson, bro.
She has tears.
That's your best joke today.
My bad.
I love it.
So Johnson, I'll admit it. I'm a little uncomfortable for her hanging out with other guys because my ex cheated on me, but I still choose to trust her nonetheless. At first, she was hanging out with him only when I'm busy. Now, especially these past couple of days, she's been hanging out with Johnson even when I'm trying to talk to her and call her. She'll be spending time with him all day, any spare moment, until right when she's ready to go to bed. She'll call me, and she's winding down and going to sleep. I expressed to her, trying to be polite as I could, that her actions are making me uncomfortable. She got defensive about him, saying she needs to have friends and that he's there for her. He's been giving her lots of gifts, too.
He is there for her.
Yeah. This is the part that bothers the fuck out of me. First of all, I hate that sign. I hate that line. I need friends, too. Like, no. All right. You if you got defensive, it's because you're doing something, right?
Yeah.
All right.
You don't fuck your friends.
You don't know how your friends taste. Anyways, he's been giving a lot of gifts, too.
Jonathan's pretty salty.
Yeah, I am. Well,
Gross.
I'm actually sweet. I'm diabetic. Anyway. Well, today he texted me on her phone telling me that I was out of line and treating her right for what I said. Not treating her right for what I said. I don't believe she's engaging in sexual activities with him, but since she's choosing to spend her time with Johnson instead of me, is that cheating?
Motherfucker, you're messaging me from my girl's phone? Bitch, if you don't get the... Who the fuck?
Wait, that's where the
I
guy...
was expecting to be like, she's busy, bro. That was the next message I was expecting to see.
She's busy, little bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Motherfucker. Oh, bro.
That dude should not have done that.
Yeah.
Out of line, out of pocket.
Oh.
You fucked up. That's where homeboy, the boyfriend's going to be thinking...
Oh, yeah.
His brain is going to be thinking, oh, she's cheating.
Yeah, immediately.
But if she's getting defensive about it...
And this motherfucker's on her phone texting for her.
You shouldn't have even let the dude touch your phone to begin with.
Right. I completely agree.
So that's where the girl should have said, hey, don't touch my phone. You don't need to text him, even though I told you shit. Because, for instance, me and you.
Right.
We told each other shit about our relationships and problems.
Okay,
But we're going to take our own actions on the advice that's given.
And even then, y'all been friends forever, but you're not just going to grab her phone. You're not just going to
No,
grab her
never.
phone.
Yeah, no.
Never.
You're not just going to fucking...
No.
I might tell her, hey, can you text her back?
Yeah, something like that. But you're never just going to fucking...
Just grab it and just text,
No, that's out of line.
Fuck
That's
yeah.
where the lines cross.
Yeah.
That's where I would jump in, call the dude, hey, he grabbed my shit.
Yeah, like, hey, yo, explain the situation. Because I don't know what the fuck his
Yeah.
problem is.
And
If
if
you're
she
being
just let it
defensive-
happen, she's getting dick down.
Yeah.
If she's getting defensive about it, if they're not doing anything, you need to continue defending the whole situation instead of being how do you say
What?
not totally defensive, but
Passive.
not defending the dude on his action.
Right.
But defending yourself that you're not a cheater. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But she fucked up.
Yeah.
I would have been if I was a dude. Fuck you, drop you. I don't trust you. The line of trusting is very thin.
Ah, dude, at that point, I wouldn't even trust him.
Nah, I wouldn't trust her.
Like,
That's too far of a distance to trust somebody.
yeah.
Because I've been in long
And then
distance.
in college, of all fucking places,
that's-
as soon as I heard
it's a
you say,
sex hub.
as soon as I heard you say in college, I was like, man, bro, that's it. Just fucking,
It's
that's
over.
It, dog. It's
Yeah.
game over. I didn't even fucking need to hear the rest
It's
of
a
the story.
testosterone hub. It's a sex hub. It's a clam fest.
People are fucking.
Yeah, it's a frat fest. It's a sorority fest.
Yeah, dude. So when
That's where people need to spread and be free and explore themselves.
my whole thing is that I don't care who you are. Like, one, I don't like my integrity to be questioned. That's the only time I get defensive. But most of the time when someone would get defensive is because they're guilty for something.
Yes.
Of
Yep.
something.
Yes.
She might not have cheated,
Mm-hmm.
but it's in her mind.
Yep.
It's there.
She thought about it.
Right. The idea is there.
Yeah.
Like, regardless. Like, let's give her the benefit of the doubt. She hasn't done anything. They haven't kissed, held hands, anything. Right?
But Johnson's on her mind.
Yes, it's on her mind. Something's on her mind that made her feel defensive. Now, and Iovanni has said this before, and I totally get it, is that it's hard. It is hard to say, like, because she has said that, you know, if I accuse her of cheating, she's going to be immediately pissed and be defensive because it's now attacking her principles. It's attacking her because she isn't one, right? So I can understand that argument. But when you're immediately fucking saying, no, he's just a friend. No, I need friends too. I need friends, and he's there for me.
There's two different
Like,
type of
dude,
defensive.
Yeah, like, no. Like,
When you're defending yourself or you're defending the person.
right. So it's
There's
just
two
one of those
different
things.
types.
Yeah. So it's one of those things where, like, I couldn't totally understand where Ivani's coming from because
Exactly.
I don't like being questioned. But it's one of those things where it's just like, I shouldn't need to not question you about this situation, right? Like, I shouldn't need to think, oh, she's not cheating. When she wants to have a girls' night, which he never does, but when she wants, I'm like, go ahead. I have no.
It's an all of us night.
Yeah, all the time. Right now, I think they were talking about going to fucking seeing midget wrestling.
Yep.
I think it was nothing but chicks. I was like, yeah, go have a girls' night. It's fine.
I don't trust them. I don't trust them. I'm scared.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like there could be some mischief or something.
No, hell no. You, Iovanni, please.
I never had a girls' night.
Oh, yeah. Well, I
That's
mean,
why I'm scared.
Right, huh?
That's why I'm scared. I've always had a dude's night because I'm always considered. I can't say the other word, but
That's what I said. She's one of
I'm
the bros I really
considered
love.
one of the dudes. So
I mean, to be fair, yeah. Growing up, I think the only other girls was Melissa and Anita. But we're gonna have to censor that. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I told her. I was like, I mean, go. You do you. If you cheat, you cheat. Like, and that's what I was trying to tell our other friends, our two other girls in our friend group. I was like, no matter how strict you are on the guys, if they're gonna cheat, they're gonna cheat. You're not gonna stop it. So that's why. That's why I told,
Temptation.
yeah, like it's just who they are. They're just gonna do it. So that's why Ivani's just like, yeah. I mean, I let John have guys' nights, which I rarely do. But when I do, she's like, they're like, you're not worried. I was like, if he's gonna cheat, he's gonna cheat. Knowing me, I'm not going to. But
There's
her
gonna be one
point
girl on the
stands.
guys'
Though.
night.
Well, her point stands. If I was a cheater, I'm going to cheat. That's
And then I think with our group of friends now, I think we'd fucking call each other on some shit if one of us did.
Oh,
right?
100%.
Especially if me and you. Oh my god.
No,
I'm
no,
definitely
like
putting somebody
if
out
it
for
was like if it was a guys' night and it was me, John, Dylan, fucking
And fucking
Moises,
Moises.
and and fucking one of us started doing some shit, I'm sure the rest of us would.
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
say
we'll
something,
catch
you know?
on them, yeah.
I
absolutely.
really believe if y'all did have a guys' night, I really believe, knowing us or in y'all case, I don't see y'all doing those type of things because seeing y'all's demeanor
We're
around
fucking
y'all's
dorks.
partner.
Yeah,
All
we're
of us,
fucking dorks.
We're fucking dorks. We don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
See?
but I do agree. I do
And
agree.
Moises is always sleepy.
He is always
Sleepy
sleeping.
voices.
But it's always the hours around the time they're making out.
But
I mean-
he'd be just getting off of work every time you go too, huh?
It's It's like, well, there he goes. But yeah, I do agree that at least for the dudes, I would completely agree that I would call any of you motherfuckers out. I know vice versa, y'all would call me out. Especially your dumbass. We're like, what the fuck are you doing over there?
Hey, John, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I don't think your girlfriend would like that.
Well, it's not a guy. It's not a girl.
And then me knowing you, I can't see you doing that at all.
No. You know me too long. So
Your person, I don't know
Don't-
ever.
the only two people I know from the women, if y'all had a girls' night that would call shit out, was Ivani and your ass. I know y'all two would call Anna and
we're calling
out.
already on the phone.
It's like, this bitch.
I'm recording it. Look what I'm seeing right now.
Yeah. Boyfriend.
Look.
Cheeseman.
It's like, I know you don't want to listen to it, but Cheeseman. I'm like, oh, okay, what's up? What's going down?
Exactly.
But yeah, so when you have to, I don't know, guys, you comment down below. Do you think when you have to question, is this considered cheating? It's more likely going to be cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the whole thing of, is emotional cheating?
Yeah. Oh, that's what they called it. That's
Emotional
what cheating? There's like, that's emotional
Yes,
cheating. She might have.
yes.
Let's give her the benefit of the doubt. She never did anything physical, but that's still emotional cheating.
Yeah.
Absolutely, 100%. It's like when I'm not trying to be racist, but you're about to say something super fucking racist. It's one of those things. So when you have to kind of preface it with that kind of style, you're already in the wrong.
No offense.
I love that.
Yeah,
video.
like no offense,
I love
you're
that.
fucking ugly.
You know that. You know
How am I
that
not
fucking
supposed to take
video,
fucking offense?
the video where it's a chick. She's like,
yeah.
not to be racist, and then
Yeah, they suck. I'm not gonna say what she mentioned, but yeah. But yeah, so it's one of those things where I read it, I was just like, that's wild, dude. Like I don't understand. But again, as we started this podcast, it's just I think dating is just hard. Dating's hard,
Especially in this era.
Yeah, I mean,
There's so much high expectations.
like
It's
I was having
ridiculous.
this conversation with my coworkers. They're like, "Man, I wish I was single in this time, because I'm not gonna blast anybody, but one of them was like, he's more of a man whore. He's like, oh, dude, I had poo-tang every goddamn day. I'm like, you probably could, absolutely, because it's a lot easier because there's so many fucking
but
dating
would
apps.
you be happy?
But that's the thing. I was like, and I told him, I was like, but the guys I work with are, they've been married for like almost like 20 years plus. So,
They're bored.
they're bored. So, but that's with anything, right? But I was like, I don't think
Shit.
y'all really understand. If
20
y'all wanted,
years in, you better put a firecracker in your ass. We sparking this shit up, baby.
that's when the finger goes up your butt. Anyways,
Shit.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep it straight.
it was just his face of concern.
No, please.
But I told him, I was like, but if y'all actually want a relationship, it's probably the worst fucking time, because no one takes shit seriously now. The fact I found Ivani is fucking bizarre to me. Like, that shouldn't have happened, because she even admitted it. She's like, we were talking for a while, like maybe a few weeks, and
She thought it was fun.
oh no, she's lazy. I love my girlfriend.
She took her time to respond to you.
No, she always responded. Always. The problem is when I actually told her, hey, let's go on a date. Like, let's actually meet up and be on a date. Dude, she will stay in her bed. I found her in her bed. Not because of anything. That's where she lives. And she openly said, she's like,
I want to.
I almost canceled on you just because I didn't want to leave my bed. But then something came to my mind saying,
You are the bed.
yeah, and she was like, bed was winning. She openly admitted it. She's like, I was about to cancel on you. But because on our first date, I told her, you can choose wherever you feel the most comfortable. It could be on your
okay.
side of town. I don't care. I'll drive, whatever. So she was like, so that's what she said. She's like, I already made you drive almost an hour to get to me. I'd feel horrible if I didn't go
Meet
out.
halfway.
No, it was from where I live, it's probably like 5 minutes.
Where was it?
There's this, I'm not going to say it.
Don't tell me. I'll ask you later.
Yeah, but so I drove my happy ass from where we live an hour out to be with her to go on our first date. Yeah, that could have been just it. But
Dude, that shows she's a real one.
yeah.
That really shows that.
Yeah,
she
that's
really
why.
is.
So what was
that,
cool?
to be honest, that really makes my heart happier for more for y'all.
Oh no, dude. She's perfect. She's perfect.
I already know, dude.
Yeah, she's perfect. So
I know.
like our first date, she openly admitted. Like, I didn't even know this. I don't know if you know this. So apparently, if a guy says he's a nice guy, it's a big red flag.
Yeah.
So she asked me, she's like, "What kind of guy are you?" I was like, "I guess I'm a cool guy. I guess I don't know. I'm all right. I'm an all right guy."
Nice
and-
guys finish last.
Well, it's not even that. It's because the reason why apparently, and comment down below, ladies, if y'all have an opinion on this, but apparently it's a code with women that when they say they're nice guys, they're really not nice guys. They're just trying to get with you,
Yeah.
you know, in a sexual way.
Kind of.
So I was like, oh, I didn't know that, but I didn't say that. So, and because she's autistic, she was very, very focused on what I was saying.
Guard.
Yeah, she was very focused on what I was saying. And I remember her fighting me when we first started dating, or on that first date, because she doesn't allow for her food to get paid. She doesn't allow it. But I was being assistant.
You're adamant.
Yeah, I was like, I'm paying
food.
regardless, because again, the way she sees it is that I'm gonna want something because I paid, you know. And I get it.
I did.
There's bad
You
bad
did.
guys. There's bad guys out there, you know, whatever. But I'm chivalrous. That's who I am. That's how I was raised. I was raised by women. So I paid for it. So she was like, you know what? The restaurant's about to close. I need to, and this is before I met Anna, but it was literally to buy Anna some frying pans and shit like that because she just moved into her new apartment. So she was like, I need to go buy a housewarming gift. Do you want to go to Walmart with me? So on our first date, we went to Walmart.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and she was like, what do you think? I was like, I don't know. These are pretty nice. I like to cook these and this and that. So we got that for Anna, not knowing that was going to be Anna. And afterwards, she was like, it was fucking funny because she broke her nail on her seatbelt. My girlfriend's clumsy. And she's a ditz, and I love her. I love her dearly.
Oh, I don't have nails like that, but just can imagine.
Yeah, it was insane. And after that, she was like, you know what? I've been having fun. Do you want to continue the night? I was like, okay, cool, let's do it. And I was like, but I don't know the area, so I don't know what the hell's around here. She's like, oh, let's go to my hookah spot. And so we went to hookah.
Dang, so y'all just vibe.
Yeah, we just vibed the whole time.
Chill, just the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I think this one's it because it was just immediate.
That's how you know the AI is not gonna work.
Right. So, yeah, I mean, didn't mean to get into my love life. But, yeah, it's just one of those things where if you have to question your actions or a person's action, it's more likely that's going to be it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I love
That's just
that. That's really cute.
Cheating whores.
Yeah.
That's really cute of both of y'all.
Yeah, she's awesome. But anyways, guys, yeah, that's today's episode. What do you think on the polls? Would you do Squid Games or would you do prison?
Prison.
Squid Games.
Plot twist: Squid Games is a squid in your ass.
More reason to do Squid Games. It's slimy.
Whoa.
Whoa.
This
What was
sounds
the
like
other
more
poll?
fun for girls. than
Oh,
dudes.
AI. Yeah, would you let AI choose your romantic partner that it suggests? What do you think about the TCG right now, about any card game right now? By the way, I'm super pissed. Okay, so a year ago, I found out that Magic, okay, y'all guys know I'm a Magic player.
Magic's expensive.
Oh, yeah, it's always been expensive.
Fuck
Very
yeah.
expensive. But, so last year there was a hint that Magic was going to, because they always do themes, right? They had the Lord of the Rings, they had Fallout, all that kind of stuff, right? I still want the Lord of the Rings boxes, so I mean.
SpongeBob.
Yeah, oh yeah, the fucking, yeah. So, but last year they announced that they were going to do a Final Fantasy one. Bro, I was so hyped. I was
I'm
like,
not into Final Fantasy, but just knowing the cards that could be so badass.
dude, I love Final Fantasy. Oh, Square Enix
I
is my
know.
shit. So, I told Ivani back then when we started playing Magic, like maybe a year ago, I was like, hey, just letting you know, I'm about to drop bans on this set. And she's like, okay, I'm down. Let's do it. They're scalping it now. You can't find it anymore. Yeah, all pre-orders are gone. And a lot of Magic players are now starting to complain.
I'm not surprised.
I was like, God damn it. I can't win right now.
Scalping is at his 100%.
How much are they going for now?
Magic's already expensive, dude.
Yeah, I already know that.
Like a
yeah.
pre-built deck is probably like $80. You're looking like $250.
Sorry.
Yeah, like those SpongeBob ones, man. Good luck with that. But yeah, so anyways, what are your thoughts? I mean, it is what
It's
it is.
expensive.
It's an expensive hobby right now. I unfortunately got my whole group of friends on the wrong time to
Yeah.
play. My bad. Hey,
know.
but we're having fun.
Yeah.
We're having fun, so whatever. But yeah, guys, make sure to comment down below what you believe. Make sure to go follow me on Instagram at Gaming Guru Show. I do a lot of posts there, and TikTok is now starting to fight me again. So yeah, so I don't know.
Fucking TikTok.
Yeah, fucking. But Buddha.
Buddha the Great at Buddha Belly Gaming.
Hopefully he starts creating again. Real. Yeah, little bitch. Anyway, and Mrs.
Hey,
Krabs.
now that I'm having a whole
Mrs.
bunch of product
Krabs
now.
on Instagram. Mrs. Krabs _on YouTube. On
Yeah,
Instagram,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
Mrs. Krabs Collectibles with a K on YouTube.
Yeah, I look, a week challenge, just a week. I want one thing from you.
Good
Create
luck.
one short, just one short,
Good luck.
just one short. By next podcast, I want to be able to say I
Look at
saw
him.
a video.
Look at
One
him.
short. It could be just one single pack. Go
It
to
could be
fucking
this.
Loves. Go to Be Loves and get yourself one pack. Do a short.
It could be something that you already have.
Yeah, or something. Yeah. Just do a short. Do a short. But anyways, guys, we'll see if he didn't complete it. I get the fuck. Anyways, we'll see you on the next one. Adios.
Oh my goodness. Bye. Love, peace, and chicken grease. Chicken grease on my forehead. I'm
My
sweating like a
hands are getting
motherfucker.
slower doing this. I
God
can't do
damn
it.